Yes, people, welcome back to the Red Zone. I'm AJ, and this is all your Manchester United sports, entertainment, and news updates. This is your match reaction for yesterday's Europa League game against Barcelona. Finished Manchester United 2, Barcelona 1, 4-3 on aggregate, and we're through to the last 16. And we have to say, vamos, get out to Barcelona. Yeah, man, good victory against a good opponent who are obviously doing well in their league, top of La Liga. I'm pretty sure they're clear by something like 8 points. Yeah, they're a good team, but what can we say? We deserve to win. We deserve to win in the new camp last week. Obviously got pegged back 2-2. And we deserve to win last night, without a doubt. First half probably is the only part of the game where you could say they were really in it, to be fair. The play-wise was dominating, never looked under threat. Do you know what I'm saying? Barcelona then obviously got that dodgy penalty. I don't think any of us thought it was a penalty, but this is the sort of stuff that happens in Europe. This is why we say the referees are shocking. It's also why we talk about the Spanish teams, Barcelona, these sorts of teams. Go down any attempt they can, try to get the penalty, try to get the free kick, scream for bookings, you know how they go on. So yeah, that was disappointing. Obviously Lewandowski then scored. The rest of the half it was kind of even, if you know what I'm saying, where obviously we're penetrating, but we're not really creating that final chance, especially for Weghorst, and Weghorst's pace weren't there. But we never really looked under threat. Barcelona never really did anything, apart from, I think it was like Frenkie de Jong put 2 decent balls in. One of them, Koundé, got on the end of, and we have to thank David De Gea for a world-class save. And obviously he was making up for what he did earlier, which he nearly cost us a goal, with his kicking out from the back again. But what can you say? That's what you get with De Gea. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to allow him on some of the dodgy kicking, because of some of the saves he pulls off. There's no keeper in the world what's pulling off saves like De Gea right now. Don't matter if it's Alisson, Ederson, the PSG keeper, none of them. So yeah, he just balances himself out really, and this is what you have to take a bit of the bad with the good. You know what I mean? Let's have a look what we got. Yeah, just kind of faded really. Both teams not really doing a lot, but we were having the better. And you're just thinking, Ten Hag just needs to get them to get to half time. Do you know what I'm saying? Reassess what's going on, because the obvious Weghorst weren't working. I didn't think you would start with Weghorst before the game, to be honest. I thought you need someone with pace in there to try and get behind the defence, like a Rashford, which is obviously what he had to do. But it just weren't happening for Weghorst. A couple of times you would see the ball break through for him, but he just couldn't get there. So then he's having to slow the play up, which is obviously slowing the play of the whole team up, which is, it's good for some aspects and in some points of the games. But do you know what I'm saying? When you're going out there fresh from the start and you're trying to win the game and knock a team out of a cup, you can't play that slow. So yeah, then obviously it went to half time, 1-0 down. And we're all waiting to see what Ten Hag's going to do, because we've all got ideas of what we wanted to do. And he pulled it out again. Do you know what I'm saying? Mad scientist moments. He took Weghorst off. Whether Weghorst liked it or not, which I don't think he did. He would understand we needed to play quicker. He also took Sancho off, which, like we said in the previous video, Sancho's still going to need time coming back from, do you know what I'm saying, mental problems, health problems. He's going to need a bit of time, so you're going to have to just bear with Sancho. But he took Sancho off, Weghorst off, brought on Garnacho and brought on Anthony, Rashford up the top, and the game just changed, because for the next 45 minutes it was Barcelona, if anything, because they weren't in the game at all. Totally dominant, one of the best displays I've seen from the team in the second half. And it proved, because after 2 minutes Fred gets the goal. Bruno, you could say he had a quiet night, but he was still busy doing his thing as captain. You know what I'm saying, running around, making the ground up, and he got another assist to his name, stat padder. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what he does. And you have to say, realistically, Fred, he took the goal really well. It's coming from obviously the wing position from Bruno, and it's bouncing. Fred's had to control it with his first touch, which has obviously let him get in between the defenders, and then he slotted it away with his weaker right foot. So you have to big up Fred for that finish there. He took it really well. It's like we say, he's a flip-flop, innit? One week he'll have a good game, the next week he'll have a bad game. But obviously we needed him to have a good game twice in a row this week, and to be fair, he's done it. He played well again. You might have not noticed it if you're just thinking, oh, all he done was pop up with the goal. What did he do for the rest of the game? You're not watching the game properly. And if you listen to what Ten Hag says, you will see what I'm saying. He literally man-marked Frankie de Jong out of the game for the whole 90 minutes. Apart from 2 touches where Frankie just flung a long ball into the box. What, you didn't see him? Do you know what I'm saying? Fred had him in his pocket, man-marked him out the game. And that's what Ten Hag said he wanted him to do. And he popped up with a goal as well. So, you know what I'm saying? Fred did well last night, to be fair. You have to give it to him. Yeah, like I said, it only looked like one winner after that. We were all over them. They didn't really create any chances. Anytime they did break, you had Varane, Licha, Casemiro. They're just stopping everything. We all know Licha's a warrior, but you see Casemiro in there in our box sliding, making blocks, those sort of things. This is what you want. Warriors, people that want to fight for the shirt. So they just shut down anything that Barca even tried. Which was rare in the second half, because like I said, play-wise, we dominated them, created the chances, probing, keeping the ball, you know what I'm saying? Did everything well. And then 73rd minute, another one of Ten Hag's substitution make an impact again, which keeps happening game after game, and you can't say it's a coincidence, do you know what I'm saying? Ten Hag obviously knows what he's doing. And Anthony's popped up at the back post after a couple of ricochets in the box. But when it's coming to him, you have to say it's another really well taken goal, because it's bouncing at him at pace and he's hit it. Do you know what I'm saying? On the half volley, inside of the foot, curled it far corner. So that was a proper finish. And obviously Anthony's been getting stick. 85, 90 million, this, that is not really doing nothing. Don't forget he's had a little injury. He's only been here 5 months. We've had the World Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to give players time. But I'm not worried with Anthony. We all know what he's going to do. We saw it again yesterday, controlling the ball mid-air on some backflip. Do you know what I'm saying? It's extravagance, but as long as he backs it up on the pitch with the numbers, no one's going to really talk about that. Do you know what I'm saying? So Anthony did well, come on, substitute. Yeah. Atmosphere there, what can we say? Just from watching at home, the atmosphere was electric on another level, and you ain't saw these sorts of things since like Fergie times, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think there was a buzz like this when we actually won Europa with Jose. So, and I think that's due to, obviously we can see the club as a whole going in the right direction, so it's just exciting to see. And it was good last night. Old Trafford got behind the boys and they pulled it off. Let's have a look what else we've got down here. We spoke about De Gea, Anthony. Yeah, so apart from the game, there's not really much else to discuss in the game, should I say, sorry. Like I said, to the end of 90 minutes for the second half, we just dominated them. They didn't look like getting another goal. We didn't look like losing. It was a solid performance, solid management again from Ten Hag. The players did well, gave everything, and that's all we asked for. Do you know what I'm saying? So we move on, and we now know the last 16 opponents, and that is going to be another Spanish team in Real Betis. We played them in pre-season. I'm not too sure what the score was, but obviously the team knows about them. Ten Hag is going to know about them, and if Barcelona are 8 points clear in La Liga and on a crazy unbeaten run like they were, what have we got to fear? Do you know what I'm saying? Realistically, we go to Spain in the second leg, and having played at Old Trafford, I'm expecting us to have quite a healthy lead and only have to really hold out there. So we'll see when that comes around. Could we go all the way? It's a possibility. Why not? Another trophy. Obviously, we got Sunday coming as well. But we do have to say we're in 4 competitions. So to say we're going to win this, that and the other, it's a bit tricky. Obviously, we're going to know we're going to have injuries. There's going to be suspensions. There's going to be dips in form. But yeah, last 16 Europa League, still in the FA Cup. More than in the race for the top 4. Some would say title race, but I won't go there yet. But yeah, race for top 4. And obviously Carabao Cup final Sunday against Newcastle. So we could say we're going to win this, that and the other, but realistically it's just nice to be in the position. Do you know what I'm saying? We ain't had that for a while. So us as United fans just have to just soak it up and take it in. Yeah, like I said, Carabao Cup final Sunday, Newcastle, Wembley. First trophy of the season up for grabs. Possibly our first trophy in 5 years. The boys just need to go there full of confidence, which I'm pretty sure they will, especially after the Barcelona result. It's a big result to beat a team like that. Yeah, obviously they're going to have third choice goalkeeper, that Karius, who had one of the worst displays in Champions League final history. So it just looks positive, but we see on Sunday, and we hope we come back to Manchester with that trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, that's about that. Before I go, I want to get into a couple of the comments. Like I say, if you drop them down below, we'll get into them in the next video until we start going live. So we want to big up NJC85, who said, yeah, it's a big 7 days, agrees with us from what we said. And yeah, the person from the Greenwood video comment was obviously just trolling, but yeah, we know that you're going to get them sort of clowns out there, but we just laugh it off and we keep moving. So big up NJC85, thanks for the comment. Also, Deeks, who dropped a comment, you can go and read the comment. We're not going to read it out, but what we will say is we love the ones that he put into the back of the net. That's all we're going to say on that one. And also big shout out to Alec Lee Byrne. This one's coming from Instagram, and he wants a score prediction, an early score prediction, you know, for the Real Betis game. Score prediction, you know, like I said, we're at Old Trafford first. The way we're playing, I gotta say, we'll probably have like a 3-1, 4-1 lead going into the second leg, if I'm being honest. And then if you go there, keep it tight, maybe lose by 1 goal or 2-1 or something. Do you know what I mean? You're talking like a 4-2, 4-2, 5-3, something like that. That's what I'll go for. But we'll let you know the proper score predictions closer to the time. So big up Alec Leeburn for that comment as well. And remember, let us know what you thought of the game last night, guys. The performance, the result, what it means. Also, what you thought of this video. Drop that down in the comments, along with any shout outs you've got. Make sure to give a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe. We're still on the road to 1K. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell as well, so you know when we've uploaded our latest video. And also go and follow us on Instagram for a lot of daily content. You'll love it. That's at the bottom of the screen now, and the link is in the video description. And I want to say thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. On to the round of 16.